Hi guys, welcome back to Falafel React. Today we're reacting to Alexandra Rodrigues' newest video, life updates after her, I guess, 2-week hiatus. After everything came out with her dad, who, if you don't know the backstory, you've missed a lot, and you should go back and review the archives from other reactors. But her dad, who has not really been in her life, is a convicted PDF file. Served time, is on the registry. You can look that up too. I guess what had come out recently was that she had written him or the judge 2 letters to try to convince the judge of his innocence or his rehabilitation after that. The letters were pretty concerning. They made light of what actually happened. They didn't acknowledge the victim or what the victim had gone through. And these letters were written when she was an adult. So, yeah. There was also something else with her trying to go to his wedding, I think just a few years ago, so not that long ago, maybe 2023. I could be wrong. But just a lot of really annoying stuff on top of her normal annoyingness. So she's back today. This video was uploaded August 15th, so let's see what she has to say.
Hey guys, it feels so weird to sit in front of the camera. I haven't filmed in a couple weeks now.
She looks good. She looks tanned. Hair done, brows done. Lips plump. I mean, not a bad hiatus, I guess, for her.
I decided to take a little bit of space after my last.
I have her at 1.5 speed too. Might be a little too fast. Start off with that.
Last video and just kind of take some time to like process everything and breathe and just try to get back to a good headspace. I have had a rough couple weeks and I've had some really dark thoughts, dark times. And
she has very pretty eyes. They're like grayish color, or they look gray or hazel.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who has taken the time to send me a kind message full of compassion and empathy, and all the messages saying please come back.
Yeah, I mean, the whole situation with her dad, I do kind of feel conflicted because the bond that you are innately meant to have with your parent, regardless of what ends up happening, if there's abandonment, if there's conflict, whatever, that bond is so, I don't know what the word is, but it's so powerful and strong. So it doesn't shock me that she would want to assume maybe the best in her dad or want to believe him. So I mean, even as old as a person gets, they're always their parent's child, right? Even if like you're 50 years old and your parent is like 80, or they always see you as like their baby or their child, and you are always their child, even if you're an adult, if that makes sense. So there is like definitely some complexity around that relationship, but I really think a lot of the outrage was in how it was handled. Yeah, her damage control is just not great. But I don't know how much I fault her for the intention behind writing those letters, especially if there were years of manipulation towards her from the father or from potentially other family members, right? Like we don't know. This is all just, a lot of this is speculation. So that's definitely a difficult situation. I mean, I don't think like she's terrible for it. I don't think it was right, but at the end of the day, she did not do the things that he did, right? Like, there is a clear villain in the story, and it's not necessarily her, but we can also say that she exhibited poor judgment and did not do good by her audience in explaining why she wrote those letters or, show any kind of true apologies. So I don't know. Maybe she'll talk about it again. I guess that's
I
what
miss your
she's doing now.
content. I've been with you a long time. That has gotten me through these last few weeks, like so much, and made me want to come back because truthfully, I wasn't sure if I wanted to come back. And that's
okay. Well, you have to come back because what other job do you have? I'm pretty sure her man works part time, but I believe she lives in Rhode Island, and that's not cheap. Like with this, she has a nice house. She has a nice life. She's like shopping every day. She's going to the TJ Maxx, going to the Home Goods. So part-time job is not paying for that.
Been a lot to process in my mind, even just beyond my last video. It's no secret, I feel like over the last few years, there's just been so much hate directed at me online. And a lot of it for good reason, but also a lot of it in ways that I just never really understood.
See, I need to get on her lighting game because like I'm so pale in this lighting. I mean, granted, I'm in a basement and I have not figured out my setup. Yeah. But her lighting, well, I guess she's been doing this for a long time, so.
Good. In a lot of ways that I've seen a lot of people also say they don't understand. And I just, if my last video, first of all, if you're still here, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. But if after my last video you choose not to forgive me, that is totally okay. I really do understand. But I must ask that you please move along and please stop watching me. Please stop harassing me. Please just move forward. You don't have to watch. It's been so much, but at the end of the day, I have been on YouTube for almost half of my life, which is so crazy to think about. Almost half of my life, and
Okay, I don't really care about
love
this.
it here. All the fun things that we do together, and I don't want to let any negativity drive me away from that.
Okay, hot take. My hot take is, what does she do with her audience, like in terms of collaboration back and forth? Because I feel like Amberlyn Reed interacts more with her audience than Alexandra Rodrigues. Amberlyn Reed is out here doing live streams, getting into entanglements, getting into situationships with her audience members, responding to DMs, taking relationships from DMs to visiting them. What's Alexandra Rodrigues doing? I mean, please don't do any of those same things, but she's not. I don't know what she's talking about right now. Like, what are you guys having fun doing? What is y'all? There's no y'all here. You just put out videos. You heavily filter comments. You don't really interact or engage. Like,
Because taking
which is
this little break
fine.
really helped me refocus to
But
just see that like this is something I really, really enjoy. I started this so long ago, back when it was just for fun. Like you couldn't even make money on YouTube when I started in 2011. Like it was, I didn't know you could. I just loved what I do, and I still love what I do. And I know we've built a really beautiful community here, and the supporters like are, I can't thank you enough. I really can't. Like so many heartwarming messages. If you sent one over the last couple weeks, I saw it and I'm so grateful. And if you're still here watching, like I said, thank you. And thank you for allowing me the last couple weeks to take some
you're welcome.
space and grow and
Here
heal.
we are.
Yesterday was the first day I felt like, oh, I want to pick up the camera again. Really needed this break for a multitude of reasons, but I'm ready to be back. I miss you guys. I miss you so much. So without further ado, let's hop into vlog.
Oh wait, these are so funny. Oh wow. I guess I don't usually I usually listen to her, I guess. I don't really sit here and watch. Wow. She's definitely skinnier now, eh?
Okay, so Anderson is having his morning nap right now, so you already know it wouldn't be a classic Alex vlog without baking something or cooking.
Is that a thing? Do babies wake up? Because I see the time behind her, 9:54. Okay, so 10 a.m. Do babies wake up, eat, get fed, then sleep? I don't have a kid, so I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess if you get up at 6. Okay, yeah, probably. Because babies need what, 14 hours of sleep?
We're foodies here. So I was looking up black bean brownies because you guys have been telling me that I
Oh my god. This is okay, I keep pausing. But this is why none of her weight loss ventures have ever been successful. Everything has to be a snack. She has to snackify everything. Everything must be a snackable moment, a sweet treat, a salty treat. You had breakfast, it's 10 a.m. Do something and then have lunch. That's the thing with all of these girls. If they just had hobbies and not even hobbies, okay, cancel hobbies. Just have a 9 to 5. Get a customer service 9 to 5 and you will lose weight. Because if all you're doing is sitting around the house, and you're scrolling Pinterest, you're scrolling TikTok, you're seeing recipes, you're seeing this, like you're getting hungry, the fridge is right there. Okay, yeah, you're gonna constantly be making snacks and experimenting with food. But like they don't have anything to do outside of the house. Outside of the house is grocery shopping for when you're inside of the house. Like pickleball, running, knitting, a knitting club, a book club, go to the
I tried them
library.
long
Like
ago, and then I liked them. I don't remember. I don't know why I don't remember. I feel like I made sweet potato
how many snacks is she gonna make in this video? Okay, snack counter, 1.
brownies,
Brownies.
but I don't remember making black bean brownies. But these are made of like mostly whole foods. I think like all whole foods or almost all whole foods. I'm trying to eat more whole foods and less processed foods. It's a journey. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to eat less processed and more whole. So
That's
making
good.
things homemade is the way to do it. And I know I'm very lucky that I have the time to do it, and I can like share it with you guys and let you know if it's good or not, if it's worth your precious time.
Maybe
So
that's the problem. Maybe we have a little bit too much time.
for this recipe, okay, the one I'm following, I'll link the recipe I'm following. Her page is called Chocolate Covered Katie. And if that's your website name, I immediately trust you. 100%, girl. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this, a can of 15-ounce black beans.
Already know. It's a no from me. I mean, I'm either factoring in the calories in the day so that I can fit in a real brownie, or I'm just not having one. Like, I'm not having a black bean brownie. Like, I don't understand the mental state a person has to be in to want a brownie so badly they're willing to make it out of black beans. Just factor it into your to your calories for the day. Maybe you're going to eat a little less here or there and you're just going to fit in that brownie. That's going to be like a real tasty brownie. And then just call that a day. Like,
Drained and rinsed very well. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, half a cup of oats, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/3 of a cup of pure maple syrup, or you can use honey or agave. I was going to use my sugar-free Lakanto maple syrup, but this is like mostly a 0-point recipe. Like it's really low point. So I'm going to follow her way and use real maple syrup. I have this organic amber maple syrup from Whole Foods that Yar uses, so I'm going to use that. Then a pinch of stevia or 2 tablespoons of regular sugar, or you can skip that and bump up your maple syrup to a half a cup. 1/4 cup of vegetable oil or coconut oil, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half to 2/3 cups of chocolate chips. You can always do more on top. So the only things with WW points in this recipe are going to be the vegetable oil, the maple syrup, and the chocolate chips. Pretty good.
which is crazy because beans have a lot of calories. Like they are extremely healthy for you. They have a lot of fiber, obviously protein. I mean, it's not a complete protein on its own, but like they're good for you. Okay, beans are good. No one is saying beans are bad for you. But to say that they are 0 points in Weight Watchers math is like the equivalent of like girl math.
Contemplate very well. Wearing that Abercrombie dress that I showed a few vlogs back.
What is this dress? It's kind of cute. It's kind of giving like swimwear, like more modest kind of swimwear. I like the pattern. I mean, it's cute. I'm not seeing it.
It's got a drop waist. So like if I pull it down, I feel like, I don't know if it looks good or not, but it's got the shorts underneath, which I love. And I love the gingham, so.
You know what? You do you, girl.
With that. I'm also gonna make some little protein snack packs just to keep in the fridge. So I whipped up some hard-boiled eggs, which cracked in the process. So now.
Wait, what did she just say? This was for another snack? Hold on.
Keep in the fridge. So I whipped up.
Wait.
I'm also gonna make some little protein snack packs just to keep in the fridge.
Oh, snack packs. Okay. I thought she was gonna use the hard-boiled eggs and like some kind of like delirious chocolate snack.
So I whipped up
concoction.
Some hard-boiled eggs, which cracked in the process. So now they're all like.
Love me a hard-boiled egg.
Losing egg white. It's scary. They actually kind of are giving The Last of Us. So as you guys know, I always love to talk about the shows we're watching. In the last couple weeks, we finished Stick. What did we watch? I feel like we watched something after that. Maybe not. I think we just started The Last of Us, which we're watching now. And I think it's one of those shows too, like, honestly, ever since I watched Game of Thrones, that was, like I said before, that was like my gateway.
Terrible. I barely watched it.
Show to watching really good TV that I thought I wouldn't like. Like if a show has really good reviews, like it's worth trying. You might like it. Open up your eyes and just try it, because I never thought I would like Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, Breaking Bad. I was just a sitcom girl.
I don't like any of those 3.
Should I rinse these? How much is too much? Okay, I feel like they're rinsed pretty darn thoroughly. Beans are so good for you guys. Like, we gotta eat more beans. I'm gonna eat more chickpeas in the air fryer because like I love those, and they're such a great.
Yeah, all of these foods, beans, I mean, chickpeas, great, okay? I love chickpeas. Chickpeas, hummus, in all of its variations, a chickpea is excellent. I would open a can of chickpeas, rinse it the way she's rinsing it now, and just like eat them like a snack. So good. Love a chickpea. But they are so calorically dense. And then I realized I do not need to be consuming that many chickpeas, that much beans. Like it is so high calorie. Like if I'm doing a hike, like a 6 hour hike, okay, yeah, I can take some like a can of chickpeas with me and snack on it, amongst other kinds of snacks. But it's just like not that necessary. If you actually look up like a serving portion of that, if you're like counting your calories, trying to lose weight or maintain or just like not gain a lot of weight, you don't need that. You don't need that much. Like it's not that deep. It's not that serious.
Snack. I'm a snacky girl, but like you gotta
That's her problem. She's a snacky girl.
get your fiber. They're just so good for you. Gotta eat more beans, you guys. You gotta eat more beans. I follow all these nutritionists and they're always preaching about beans, and it's true. Like the countries who are living the longest and healthiest lives, they eat beans.
They're also not eating like 4,000 calories a day.
So, beans. All right, step one. The nice thing about this recipe is that it's pretty easy to make because you just add everything to a blender or food processor. So, do a half a cup of oats. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm gonna do 2 heaping spoonfuls of the allulose because it's a little less sweet than sugar. 1/3 cup of maple syrup. We're gonna do 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. All right, now we're gonna blend this up before we fold in the chocolate chips.
Like this is so much effort for me. Not for me, like I wouldn't put in this much effort into cooking something, but for a treat that's not even like the actual treat, it is so much effort. You could have just meal prepped your lunch. And if you're wanting to eat this snack in between breakfast and lunch, like, okay, you have a baby. So the baby's probably like getting up, I don't know, like 6 or 7. So you had breakfast at like 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 3 hours. And okay, you could be hungry. But like hungry to make this? I just feel like it's not an efficient use of one's time to spend all of this time. Look how many like different tools she had to use and clean up for a snack like this when you could have just made a meal.
I'm surprised there's not an egg in here, so fingers crossed. All right, here's the before. All right, and here is the after. Looks good to me. Why is it stink? I kind of want to. Okay, I gotta willpower to not try this bad. On top, did the oven here and like low sugar chocolate chips on top. And if these are good, my mom can have these on.
Okay, it looks good. Not gonna lie, it looks good. I would try it. I just, I was shit talking it the past 5 minutes. I would try it.
Her anti-inflammatory diet because there's no refined sugar. Okay, so they look good. We'll see. Okay, so I have been letting them cool now for kind of a while. It says to let them cool for at least 10 minutes.
Right, like it's been a whole hour. It's 11 a.m. You could have just meal prepped like a high protein lunch, like a 30 to 40 gram of protein lunch.
So
you could have been knitting before this. You could have read 2 chapters of a book, crocheted, prepped a lunch.
Yeah, this is touchable. They look really good. The great thing is, on her page, she has the nutrition facts and the WW point breakdown. And then I checked it on my phone. It said on mine it would be 4 points per brownie if we do this into 12, but hers says 3. Maybe it depends on the ingredients you use, what kind of things. But they're around 115 calories per brownie as well, if you're curious. So yeah, I'm going to...
That's not terrible.
Cut the points in calories. I was looking into it. Maybe we could do apple sauce instead of...
That's tiny for 100... That for 115?
Veggie oil, because that was the most high calorie thing, but they look good. And either way, they are packed with more nutrition than a typical brownie.
I feel robbed.
Cheers. Looks good. We'll see. Oh, wow. This tastes like a real...
Like, that would kind of be sad. Like, that would, like, I would not enjoy that. I would not... Especially if it tasted good. I think she's about to say that it tastes really good, or that you can't taste the beans. So, I mean, I would definitely try that. Looks like it would taste good, if I'm being real. But that's like 2 bites. That's like 2 bites if you're trying to be dainty. 115 calories?
Like, and Bruno, so he can play with Cha-Cha for a little. It's loaded up. Anderson and I just had lunch. I just had boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs. And it's so funny.
See, that's the problem. Her lunch was just hard-boiled eggs. She probably had like 2. That's not a lunch. 2 hard-boiled eggs. That's like 12 grams of protein, and not that, like, that, no, that's not sufficient. That is why you're snacking all the time.
Because one of the reasons I'm trying to eat more whole foods is because there was like a segment on GMA and like this study.
If she had like 3 eggs, 1 piece of toast, like any kind of bread. Okay, bread is not great for you, but like she can have, she can probably get away with eating more calories. 3 hard-boiled eggs, piece of toast. You want to put some cheese on it, put some cheese on it. Some guacamole and like some maybe like sausages, like like a breakfast for lunch kind of thing. That would keep her like full for way longer. She has 2 eggs now, so she's gonna need another snack to hold her in between the 2 hard-boiled eggs and dinner.
About people who ate more whole foods were like more satiated, lost more weight in like the study. But like my mom, since she started eating more whole foods, like her cravings have gone down so much. And I know I eat too much processed food, like for sure. So they even said eating just less processed food can make a huge difference, especially the ultra processed food. So it's so funny, like I had one of those brownies and hard-boiled eggs, and like I'm just like super full and satisfied. And like
1 brownie and 1 hard-boiled egg. That's what you just said. That's not lunch, girl.
I find my food noise is lower when I am eating more whole foods. So anyway, I'm gonna drink some water and we're gonna go over and bring my mom her brownies, packed her up a few, and I'm gonna surprise her, of course, and get her nice coffee on the way because my mom and I just love
Oh, where's she getting her coffee from?
a beverage, and I know this will make her happy. Did you win on your favorite? Stop and get
Okay, I love me a Dunks.
myself a crispy DC, and then I
2 drive-thrus is crazy.
also need to, after we go to my mom's, stop at FedEx.
I do not care for the mom. She scares me a little bit. I don't know. She has like a dark energy.
Is ours. Bruno, come over and join us. Bruno.
I don't know. Let me know if you also feel this. Something about the mom's aura.
Drinking water.
It's dark.
Yay! Everybody! It's a party! Look how gorgeous they are.
Ooh, they look legit.
All right, here you go.
And you know what I like? The fact that I'm going to be full when I eat it. Because when you eat a brownie that's full of just white sugar, and white flour and white sugar.
This one was super.
No, you're not going to be full from... Okay, those 3 little pieces, that's... What, like 345 calories for those like 3 bites. And you're not going to feel full. Like, guaranteed you're not.
Satisfying, honestly.
Okay.
And you can be so honest. Be so honest.
Oh no, it's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good.
Brownie?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of crazy.
And let me tell you something. It's delicious.
Oh, good. Anderson's glowing raspberries. Black beans.
No, and that's the first ingredient, so that's the majority of it.
Oh, girl. Yeah, no. Like, we don't need to see what you're chewing.
Yeah. Just don't even know. Hi, Chowder. Fun with your little thing? You spun it upside down, silly boy.
I don't get it. What's the point of showing your kid if you're gonna blur them out? Which I completely agree with blurring your child out, but just like don't show them. You can just say, "Oh, Anderson is playing with his toys." I mean, it's not a big deal, but
This kid is so funny. You're looking at him, and then Anderson just looks at him and smiles. Thank you, P. We love you. Just whipped up some air fry.
okay, this is like the second snack. Well, I'm gonna say this is a third snack because she made the brownies. Then she had like a snack lunch of 1 brownie and 1 hard-boiled eggs, and now she's making a bunch of chickpeas. Would absolutely eat all of those twice over myself. But it's just like it's not necessary.
Fried chickpea, but the inside is still soft, and that's how I like them. You can do them as
Yeah, I mean, I guess if it's between this and a bag of chips, okay.
crunchy and soft as you want, but they are.
I'm always like very intrigued and interested in people's like yards and like just their like property. Like here, I'm just always curious about how much acres they have and stuff. She has some nice trees. I see a deck. It's not a Trex deck, but it's a deck. And I know Rhode Island's expensive. I mean, New England in general is expensive.
Okay, it is so much later. We just had dinner. We're gonna take a walk.
Oh, that's like the expensive Samsung fridge. Nice.
And I got these in the mail today.
Bouge,
I think they're gonna be
very
life changing on the stroller because they're these silicone grippers. Because Anderson likes to drink a bottle sometimes in the stroller. Not a hair wash day, but like everything else.
I don't care for the mom discourse, so I just forward that. I'm trying to look at her weight, right? Because those stickies on the door back here, right? She was like checking off when she reached the weight. What is that? 245? I think it says 245.
I just feel
245
refreshed,
pounds.
ready to snuggle up, watch The Last of Us. I got my contacts in.
She does not look like her weight here. I think the filters are filtering. Like, it's just crazy. From one video to another, she looks completely different.
It like feels a little like stingy for a second, but it doesn't like do anything beyond that like others do. But I just can't get over how sensitive my eyes are, because I was considering LASIK since Yar got it, but I'm like, I don't think I can handle it. Burns my eyes. Like, it showered. Now Yar's gonna shower, and we are going to. Not really a spoiler alert, is it? I don't think so. If she can find Abby, that's not really a spoiler alert, is it? I don't think so.
Okay, well, there we have it. That was kind of a nothing burger. Lots of snacks. I guess we'll just see where she goes with this. She didn't really give a weight loss update, did she, actually? And it's been a few weeks since her last upload, so you would think we didn't get a weight loss check-in. I don't know. Maybe that will be next video. Bye, guys.